I came here to the high country a little over a decade ago and just fell in love with this area. I think it's the most majestic section of the mountains east of the Colorado Rockies. Not to mention, the people here are some of the finest folks you'll ever meet. I'm Mike, and during the next hour, we're going to take a look at this place known as the high country. Show you some places to visit and things to do while you're here.
I'm Brittany, and I, along with our somewhat unusual cameraman David, hooked up with Mike shortly after he started producing the Visitors Information Channel. Since the three of us started working together, I'll have to admit, it's been a little weird at times, but a lot of fun. And over the years, we've learned a lot about this area called the high country. And now, we're going to share that with you. And we're going to have a little more fun.
Coming up first, an early American explorer gets a town named after him, right after this.
When's the last time you wandered, or watched, or paused for a sight that takes your breath away? Here, we become adventurers, dreamers. We connect to ourselves, each other, and the passionately protected nature around us. This is the very best in all of us. This is our mountain. Come together on Grandfather Mountain.
This is the kind of store I went to when I was your age. I'm going to go over and look at the boots. You go buy yourself something.
Thanks, Grandpa. I want to buy my grandpa something. What y'all got?
We're an old-fashioned general store, so we got a little bit of everything. But I bet you he'd like some old-fashioned candy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grandpa, I got you something.
MAST General Store. Some things should never change.
Grandpa, are you gonna eat all that candy?
Did you know Daniel Boone was a man?
Yes, a big man.
A boon and a doer, what a dream come a truer was he.
I'll come back. The hub of this place called the High Country is the town of Boone, home to Appalachian State University. When I first came here, I kind of figured the town was named after the famous pioneer Daniel Boone. Turns out I was right, but what I didn't know was Daniel Boone actually had a cabin here in the 1760s, so they didn't just pick his name for no reason. The downtown area itself has a wonderful collection of shops ranging from fine art galleries to emporiums, and a wonderful collection of restaurants that offer everything from hot dogs to fine dining. Boone also has an outstanding concert series during the summer season that showcases some of the finest talent in the world.
One really nice place to visit while you're in Boone is the Daniel Boone Native Gardens. This 3-acre public garden started in 1966 as a conservation effort to nurture rare and endangered Appalachian trees, shrubs, and wildflowers.
Adjacent to the Daniel Boone Native Gardens is a slice of history called Hickory Ridge Homestead. We went there and found a settlement put together with log buildings from different locations in Watauga County that date back as far as 1785. So all in all, if you want to explore the high country, Boone is a great place to start.
Hey, you want to hear my Daniel Boone song again?
No.
Come on.
No.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. What a boon, what a doer, what a dream come a truer was he. Ain't that good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's something fishy going on in the high country, and we'll show you that right after this. I spent the day with my Carolina Mountain Life magazine again. And why not? It's always full of local interest stories, and it gives me great ideas on where to eat, shop, and otherwise be seen in the high country. And, unlike everything else in my life, it's free.
Mike, how's it going?
Good, Steve.
Good to
Where
see
you
you.
off to?
I've got to get back down to the winery.
Is Sally here?
She is. She's right over there.
Okay, thanks. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, Sally.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
I'm great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Listen, I've got an anniversary coming up, and my wife loves to come in Tatum Galleries and look at all the furnishings.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if maybe you could help me out.
Of course, we've got lots of pretties she would love.
Okay. Well, listen, the economy being what it is and all, I was just wondering, had to ask if maybe you and I could barter. I've got a really nice goat.
We don't barter. We take MasterCard, Visa, Discover, checks and cash, but no goats.
No goat.
No bartering. Goats, no.
No goat. No goat. Okay. I'll go look around.
Okay, why don't you?
Hey, guys, nice patio furniture.
Yeah, we sell a lot of the summer classic outdoor furniture.
Yeah, you agree with that?
See?
This might just be what I can get my wife for our anniversary.
Would be absolutely a great idea.
I think so. You agree with that?
I reckon.
I got an anniversary coming up, and I want to get the wife something. She's been talking about fixing up a guest room upstairs, and Sally said maybe you guys could help me with that.
We would love to help you with that, Mike. We provide full interior design.
And you know, we have a full showroom of furniture, an incredible library upstairs with wall coverings, window treatments, bedding. We can put the whole package together for you.
Great.
Do you have a budget that you're working with, Mike?
Well, I talked with Sally about maybe trading a goat for something, but she wouldn't go along with that.
Really?
Summer, I understand you might be able to help me.
Well, I did hear that you were going to redecorate a guest room upstairs.
Considering that.
Well, we can fill it with lamps and accessories and floral arrangements, wall decor, and even mountain elegance.
Oh, okay, good. Would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you tell Sally that a goat can clean off an acre of land in less than a week?
Why would I say that?
Just trust me, okay?
Mike, did you find something for your wife?
I did. I found a lot of really nice things.
Good.
But I have to ask you one more time. Would you not consider trading something for a goat?
You are out of your mind. We take MasterCard, Visa, Discover, cash, and check.
No goat.
No goat.
That's too bad.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
It's great, Steve.
I really missed you.
Good to see you. Where are you off to?
I've got to get back down to the winery.
Okay, is Sally here?
She is. She's right over this way.
Right over this way?
This way.
Or right over there?
That way.
Which
you
one?
want me to do it with my left hand?
Yeah, I got an anniversary coming up, and my wife likes things for the house, so I thought maybe you could help me out there.
Sure, great. What? We've got all kinds of things. We've got all kinds of things. Listen to me when I speak.
All right, let's do it.
You rolling?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
How do you know?
I am.
Okay, go.
Okay, we're fixing to go.
Okay.
The Tatums are up to something, and you're gonna drink it in. What started as a family hobby back in 2003 has turned into the scenic Grandfather Vineyard and Winery. By selecting the perfect grapes for the high country climate, they have bottled world-class wines for you to taste and enjoy at the base of their serene tiered vineyard. Crisp whites, bold reds, pleasing rosés, and their signature ice wine. Have a glass, sit a spell, shop around, and come back soon. One really good way to enjoy the great outdoors is trout fishing. Now, the high country is full of streams and rivers that are...
Hey, excuse me. Don't you think I should be doing this piece? I mean, me being a guy and all, trout fishing, you know.
Oh. Okay, well, just be sure and tell them that the prime seasons are spring and fall, and a fun rig to use is a 7-foot 4-weight Orvis trout bum with 4-weight line and 5X knotless tapered leader.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and tell them that a nymph works really well because that's the time of year that mayflies are hatching, and they need to put a strike indicator about 1.5 feet above your fly.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I've discovered that trout fishing in the high country is about as good as anywhere you'll find. There's quite a few streams and rivers here where you can catch brook, brown, and rainbow trout while you soak up the beauty of these Blue Ridge Mountain waters. A good way to get started is to contact an outfitter like Foscoe Fishing Company, the Orvis dealer in Foscoe, and let them fill you in on where to go, what the rules and regulations are for that particular stream, and what's hatching so you can use the most effective fly.
Did you tell them everything I told you to?
Yeah?
I get the feeling you're not being exactly truthful with me.
I don't. I'm a fisherman. I can stretch the truth if I want to.
Huh. Coming up next, a place where you can go shopping. Back in the 1800s.
Back in the 1800s.
Fibber. Nick's is a family-owned and operated restaurant and pub where the food is always good, and we like to think everyone's a local.
No. Our burgers are the best thing on the menu.
Nah, come on, guys. The wings are the best around.
I like the quesadillas. I think they're the best.
Girls, the important thing is, no matter what they order, Nick's is the cheers of the high country.
True. Yeah, we do know everybody's name.
The girls have a point. Whether you're dining on a freshly grilled burger, killer wings, melty quesadillas, homemade soups, or anything on the menu for that matter, you'll always get awesome food at a fair price, brought to you by the nicest folks in town. Nick's, where everyone's a local.
Welcome back to Blowing Rock. Lord, it's good to see you, friends.
Welcome back to Banner Elk, where the fun never ends.
Welcome back to Boone. We were wondering where you been. Welcome back to the mountains. It's good to see your smiling face again. Yeehaw! Hey, we appreciate you joining us here on the Visitors Information Channel, and we'd love to hear from you. This is our email address. Underneath that's our website, where you'll find a lot more videos about great places to visit in the Mountain South. You can also check us out on YouTube.
No, that's YouTube.
Who's my tube?
No, YouTube.
Whose tube?
Your tube.
I said your tube.
Oh, forget it.
We're also on FacePage.
So you're in the high country looking for things to do. Well, if you've got your laptop, tablet, or smartphone handy, log on to boonencinfo.com for more information on outdoor adventures, events, lodging, dining, and more. So, what are you doing?
Gumball Machine Bank. That's where I do my banking.
I'm gonna pan to the camera.
No, you're saying you broke it. You broke it.
There, I can't break rocks. Well, I guess you can. Prisoners do it all the time. Hard to believe this store has been here for over 100 years, isn't it?
It is. But weren't you one of the first customers?
Ha ha ha. David, do I have to take this abuse from her?
Well, I don't know. You can't fire her. She knows more than you.
Oh, king me.
I despise both of you guys.
You're just mad because I'm winning. The MAST General Store's been open since the late 1800s, and it's pretty much a focal point for a wonderful section of the high country known as Valley Cruces. The first room of the MAST General Store was built in 1882 by Henry Taylor. As time went on, the store was sold to MAST, who tried to carry everything the neighbors needed. As they say, we have everything from cradles to caskets. The store, which still serves as the post office for Valley Crucis, is on the National Register of Historic Places and is one of the few places in the world where you can still get a cup of coffee for a nickel. Legend has it, Valley Crucis got its name when a minister came to this area and saw two streams merging and from a distance seemed to form a St. Andrew's cross.
Valley Crucis has a great little park with a really nice walking path, a picnic area, a trout stream, and a children's playground.
So be sure and put Valley Crucis on your to-do list and come out and see something really old.
Coming up next, we're going to take a drive back in time. I heard that.
I know.
In the captivating great outdoors, there's little difference between 6 and 60. We feel the same awe for seeing eye to eye with clouds, connecting with life around us. We all have nature in common. Every fresh trail explored, shy creature discovered, brings us together. The first time and the 50th. Be amazed on Grandfather Mountain.
You know what's awesome? Technology is awesome. You know what's even more awesome? When people know how to use it. Precision Printing stays on the cutting edge of it, all while keeping an eye on their eco-footprint. 2 words, digital machines. Now what does that mean for you? That what used to cost an arm and a leg and take forever doesn't anymore. Come in with a big job, a small job, or no idea what job you've even got. It doesn't matter. They get it done faster, cheaper, and better than anyone. And when it comes to your vision, isn't that the bottom line? Don't just print it, precision print it.
We mentioned earlier a good way to take in the great outdoors was trout fishing. Well, if you're not into fishing, there's another good way to take in the great outdoors here in the high country. Now here's a hint. You can park in the driveway or drive on the parkway.
Don't you think that line's a little worn out?
But it's cute.
No, puppies are cute.
I can't do nothing right.
No, you're a good little helper. Now go get ready for the next piece. The 469-mile Blue Ridge Parkway is one of the most scenic drives in the southern Appalachian Mountains. The portion of the parkway that runs through the high country takes you past Linville Falls, Grandfather Mountain, across the Lynn Cove Viaduct, by Julian Price and Moses H. Cone Memorial Parks, and the Blowing Rock.
Look at that's a very artsy picture. Oh goodness, he's a very lovey boy.
Oh, he is.
The Lynn Cove Viaduct itself was quite an engineering feat. Engineers didn't want to cut into the rocky section of Grandfather Mountain, one of the world's oldest mountains, so it was decided that they would build a bridge around it, known as a viaduct. The Lynn Cove Viaduct was finally completed in 1983 at a cost of almost $10 million. There's a visitor center at the viaduct and an easy hiking trail that takes you to a great view of this massive structure. Two places we checked out along the parkway are the Moses H. Cone and Julian Price Memorial Parks. Turns out the two comprise the largest area developed for recreation along the parkway. Moses Cone himself was known as the Denim King and made an unbelievable fortune in textiles with a company he established back in 1891. Today his estate is open to the public and has quite a few miles of hiking, walking, and carriage trails. The Moses Cone Manor is now home to the Parkway Craft Center, where over 300 regional artists of the Southern Appalachians display and sell their handmade crafts.
Located adjacent to the Moses Cone Estate, we discovered Julian Price Memorial Park. This 4,300-acre park has a beautiful lake along with 100 picnic sites, a 300-seat amphitheater, and offers hiking, fishing, canoeing, camping, guided walks, and evening campfire programs.
So remember, you can park in the driveway or drive on the parkway.
And remember, don't use worn-out lines when writing your script. Up next, a place where it snows upside down on the other side of the break.
Boy, I'd rather trout fish than eat when I'm hungry. Now, normally a fisherman doesn't tell anybody where his favorite fishing hole is. When somebody asks me where I fish, I normally just say, oh, south of here. But I'm gonna let you folks in on one great place to fish. It's right off Highway 105 in Foscoe, and it's called Grandfather Trout Ponds. Look at that. Here at Grandfather Trout Ponds, they'll provide you with everything you need to catch trout. You don't have to bring anything, and they'll even clean them for you. And while you're here, you can also go gem mining and take what gems you find to the gift shop and get them cut. Now, if you don't think you can catch trout here, watch this. Grandfather Trout Ponds, Highway 105 in Foscoe. Don't tell nobody.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, he's a lovely boy. Oh.
Hey, look, there's Killins. Y'all want to get some ice cream or something?
Oh, I'd love some ice cream.
Ice
Can we get
cream.
some ice cream?
Oh, boy. Well, let's just get a little bowl of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me some of that.
Hey, stop hogging the ice cream.
A few years back, Ripley's Believe It or Not did a feature on the Blowing Rock, saying it was the only place in the world where snow falls upside down.
Now, the reason it snows upside down here is there's an updraft that causes objects to rise up this rock cliff. In fact, there's a legend that many years ago a Cherokee brave fell in love with a Chickasaw maiden, but that was not allowed by the two tribes. So, torn by conflict, the Cherokee brave leapt off the rock only to rise up in a gust and into his lover's arms.
So, if I were to jump off of this rock, then would you catch me when I rise back up?
Okay, A, you are too heavy, and B, the wind is not blowing that hard right now, and C, if you jump off of this rock, you're just gonna die.
Oh. The Blowing Rock attraction is where the town of Blowing Rock got its name. We visited the downtown area here and discovered a wonderful little village with lots of unique shops and eateries.
As an interesting side note, Annie Oakley taught rifle shooting here in Blowing Rock in 1924 at the Mayview Gun and Rod Club. Now, just in case you don't know who Annie Oakley was, she was a 5-foot-tall major attraction in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. How good was she? With a .22 rifle at 90 feet away, she could shoot a dime tossed in midair.
So anyway, I was all like, whatever.
Do you mind?
You know, there seems to be a little breeze blowing. Why don't we throw something off and see if it comes back up?
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's try it and see. What do we got? Is there... Wait a minute, wait. Now, here. There's my wallet.
Oh.
All right, watch.
I don't think it's coming back.
That was really dumb, wasn't it?
Coming up next, the best way to see the high country, right after this. I spent the day with my Carolina Mountain Life magazine again, and why not? It's always full of local interest stories, and it gives me great ideas on where to eat, shop, and otherwise be seen in the high country. And, unlike everything else in my life, it's free. Hey, thanks for watching the Visitors Channel. We hope we've been able to give you some good information about this area. And you've heard from us, now we want to hear from you. Let us know what you think of our program or simply say hello. We've got a lot more videos about the Mountain South on our website, and of course you can always check us out on YouTube and Facebook. There's no better way to really see the high country up close and personal than to put on your hiking shoes. I'm really into hiking, and over the years I've seen some unbelievable views, majestic waterfalls, and nature in action, simply by trekking through the great outdoors. Hey, you guys been out hiking?
Yeah, we walked all the way here from the car.
Well, how far away is the car?
Right over there.
Oh, you guys, you're so pathetic.
What's eating her?
Probably chiggers.
There's so many great hiking trails here in the high country, it would be next to impossible to cover them all here. But one great place to check out is the Blue Ridge Parkway. There are a whole list of trails along the parkway that range from easy to moderate to strenuous. There's more than 26 miles of historic carriage roads that can be used for hiking at the Moses Cone Estate just off the parkway near Blowing Rock. The Cone carriage trails range from easy to moderate. Several strenuous trails can be found within the Julian Price Memorial Park, which is also located on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Now, Grandfather Mountain is crisscrossed with well-maintained hiking trails, but keep in mind those are for experienced hikers who are accustomed to scaling cliffs. You could say that the trails at Grandfather range from strenuous to dangerous. Like I mentioned earlier, there's way too many hiking trails to cover here, but if you'd like some more information, there's a great website that goes more in depth about hiking trails in the high country, and it's simply called highcountryhiking.com.
So, you ready to go hiking?
What, back to the car again?
Well, yeah.
That level of difficulty for them would be considered strenuous. Good luck, fellers.
Coming up next, we're heading to Beech.
Ooh, are we gonna go to Wellington?
No, not the beach, Beech Mountain.
Oh, well, that's cool too.
Sure.
Okay.
Nick's is a family-owned and operated restaurant and pub where the food is always good, and we like to think everyone's a local.
No. Our burgers are the best thing on the menu.
Come on, guys. The wings are the best around.
I like the quesadillas. I think they're the best.
Girls, the important thing is, no matter what they order, Nick's is the cheers of the high country.
True. Yeah, we do know everybody's name.
The girls have a point. Whether you're dining on a freshly grilled burger, killer wings, melty quesadillas, homemade soups, or anything on the menu for that matter, you'll always get awesome food at a fair price, brought to you by the nicest folks in town. Nick's, where everyone's a local. In 1913, Drs. Eustace and Mary Martin Sloop started a school for children who'd been orphaned, neglected, abandoned, or abused in the poverty-entrenched mountains of North Carolina.
Today, over 100 years later, the Crossnor School has come full circle in once again providing a residential education for children in need, weaving together experiential learning and highly focused, individualized care. At the heart of the Crossnor School is an approach to teaching that inspires each student to reach beyond past circumstances into the realm of what's possible in an environment of hope, discovery, and Christian love. To get involved, call, click, or visit.
When it comes time to say goodnight, nothing quite compares to the comfort of down. Since 1983, DeWolfson has traveled extensively through Europe to find the most exquisite down-proof fabrics. They use only hand-selected large cluster Hungarian white goose down and feather fills in their comforters, pillows, and feather beds, all made in the high country. If one of their 5 comforter weights isn't perfect, they'll make one just for you. Or they'll stuff a pillow to your heart's content. As they like to say, take 2 at bedtime, and if they're not perfect, call us in the morning. When you visit their showroom in Foscoe, you will see the largest display of luxury bed and bath linens found anywhere. From France, Italy, Switzerland, Portugal, Belgium, and around the world. You'll also find delightful accessories like tea towels, candles, throw pillows, and fragrances. So whether your style is classic and refined or bright and whimsical, we can help you design fabulous new ways to relax, refresh, and regale. DeWolfson, because you've earned your downtime.
Yeah, right. We're an hour late so far.
I think we were supposed to start shooting at 10:30.
Hey, look, it's Beech Mountain.
Right now we're on top of Beech Mountain, which at 5,500 feet above sea level is the highest incorporated town in eastern America. Now, behind me is Fred's General Mercantile. It's something of an icon here in the high country because it's tailored after the old general stores of yesteryear that carried everything the community needed. As a matter of fact, Fred has a slogan that says, if you don't need it, we don't have it.
No. The slogan is, if we don't have it, you don't need it.
If we don't need it, huh?
If we don't have it, you don't need it.
If we don't have it, we don't need it.
Jeez.
What?
In addition to golf and tennis, fishing, hiking trails, and mountain biking, Beech Mountain has one of North Carolina's premier ski resorts known as Ski Beach. With 15 slopes and 10 lifts, Ski Beach is ideal for everyone from the beginner to the expert. Ski Beach also has an Alpine village with ski shops, restaurants, and an outdoor ice skating rink.
To get to Beech Mountain, we had to go through a little town called Banner Elk, where we learned that back in 1848, Martin Luther Banner brought his wife and 8 children up into the mountains to make their home on the banks of the Elk River. Over time, the family became known as the Banners of Elk. Later, the area was simply dubbed Banner Elk. This is the Banner Elk. It makes a noise like this.
It's enormous. What is it? Banner Elk is home to my alma mater, Lees-McRae College. Lees-McRae is a 4-year liberal arts school that has a fabulous summer theater program and a forum series that runs for 8 weeks in the summer.
During the course of the year, Banner Elk has a Concert in the Park series, along with a number of arts and crafts festivals. One of these ranks among the largest in the high country. It's known as the Woolly Worm Festival. We'll tell you a little more about that later on in the show.
So be sure to check out Banner Elk and Beech Mountain while you're here in the high country.
And be sure and check out Fred's General Mercantile, where if you don't need it, we don't have it.
No, if we don't have it, you don't need it.
Well, if I had it and they didn't want it?
What?
For years now, Los Arcoitas has been serving the best authentic Mexican cuisine in the high country. They now have a new location right behind Burger King off Blowing Rock Road in Boone. Wait till you see the inside of this place. Alfredo.
Hola, primo.
Oh, the place is beautiful. You have really worked hard here.
Trabajamos mucho, nos costó mucho trabajo para abrirlo, pero finalmente ya lo abrimos otra vez.
Ha-ha! I know the place has changed a lot, but I guess the food is still traditional family recipes?
Sí, siguen siendo los platillos del otro restaurante, es la misma receta, claro que sí.
Yeah! So Alfredo, you folks still use the freshest ingredients and make your own chips and salsa?
Sí, seguimos haciendo nuestros chips aquí diariamente frescos con los ingredientes más frescos que podemos encontrar.
David, can we hire a translator?
No, can't afford a translator.
Sí, seguimos usando los ingredientes más frescos y hacemos aquí nuestra propia salsa y nuestros propios chips diariamente.
So, who'd you get to paint the murals?
I hired a couple of Mexicans.
Promotional consideration provided by Dan Harrison at Scissorhands Salon, located in the Greenway Business Center in Boone. Call the salon at 265-0955 or call Dan at 266-3411. And Perfect Nails in the Grandfather Center on Highway 105. Full service for hands and feet and perfect every time. 898-9018. It's my job to let you know about some of the main events that happen here in the high country over the course of the year, but keep in mind these are just the biggies because there simply wouldn't be time to cover everything that goes on around here. Here goes. In late January, join the village of Blowing Rock as they celebrate the fun side of winter with their annual Winterfest. There's a wine auction, live bluegrass, a chili cook-off, a polar plunge in Chatola Lake, and free hot chocolate to keep you warm. Appalachian State University makes the month of July sizzle with their Appalachian Summer Festival. This summer arts celebration features world-class music, dance, theater, visual arts, workshops, lectures, and seminars. And they usually get some pretty big names to Boone, so check it out. Beech Mountain hosts the Autumn at Oz Festival during the first weekend in October. Walk the yellow brick road, meet your favorite Oz characters, see Andy M's farmhouse, plus music, hayrides, and memorabilia. Mid-October brings Sugar Mountain Oktoberfest. Enjoy traditional German music, food, and beverages. But there's also scenic lift rides up Sugar Mountain, local crafts, children's activities, so come and see here. Now, the third weekend in October is host to two big festivals. On the third Saturday in October, Valley Cruces holds the Valley Country Fair, featuring crafts, fresh cider, hot homemade apple butter, chili, barbecue, Brunswick stew, all sorts of things to warm you up on a fall day, and the proceeds go to local charities. Also during the third weekend in October, Saturday and Sunday, you can attend the Woolly Worm Festival. It's named one of the top 10 fall festivals in North America by the Society of American Travel Writers, so it's a big deal. Enjoy crafts, food, music, and of course, race that woolly worm to see if yours will be the one to predict the coming winter's weather. That's it. There's always stuff happening, so go do something.
Well, that about wraps it up for us. Thanks for watching.
And just keep in mind, we've only shown you a few things about this wonderful place called the High Country, but there's a lot more to this area than we could cover in an hour. But every town has a Chamber of Commerce, and there's a place called the High Country Host, and they'd all be happy to give you more information.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors and all the people that help us put this show together. Ta-dam! And now we'd like to show you just how professional we actually aren't. Listen, don't you think I should be doing this piece? I mean, you know, me being a guy and all.
Oh. Okay, you pig. Just be sure and tell them that the prime seasons are spring and fall, and a fun rig to use is a You guys been out hiking?
Yeah. Jeez, what's my line?
It's right there. You just read it right there.
Yes, we just walked
Probably
chiggers.
It's raining. How's the mic? Did you check it last night?
extremely great condition at this point.
That level of difficulty for them.
They explode.
Explode?
Can't you hear it popping?
Yeah, I hear it popping, but they don't like blow up. Whoa.
Good morning. It is for some of us.
Okay, there, yeah. WD-40 is good for anything you need greasing.
Watch this. Watch this. Wow! You gonna see it again?
What's that?
That's hypocerficus of the
I got it, Brittany.
I knew you would. Oh, you're still here. It's a fun show, isn't it? Well, listen, if you miss something or you want to watch it again, and you know you do, it'll start over here again in just a few seconds. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Again.